Hello everyone, today is Monday, January 6, 2020. It's the first trading week of the year, first full trading week. It's 5:35 p.m. Eastern Time as I record this. And we're back with live trading video from Trader Jim. I'm not going to say too much about the market except that real interesting message in Trader Jim's video today. Absolutely fantastic start for 2020, demonstrating the functionality and efficiency of the auto trader and how it can work. So without further ado, let's take a look at Trader Jim's video. Really fantastic start to 2020.
All right, January 6th, first full trading week of the year. I hope everyone is having a great year so far. So what do we have here? I am definitely bullish as long as we are trading above 87.20. I fully expect them to close the gap at around 88.10. So I am not interested in any shorts, and I'm going to stay on longs both on this chart, which is the 500 tick chart filtered by the daily open range, which will begin at 9:30 at market open. So no shorts until we reach 88.10. Now at 88.10, I might consider a short as long as the other trader confirms that indeed 88.10 is a major obstacle. If we break right through it, then the next step would be 88.30. So it's tough. So I want to just focus on the morning for now because I'm not sure what's going to happen later, and I do have to leave it around 11. So I'm going to stay on longs both on this chart and another chart which I have running, which is the Super Renko 6, a very short time frame, filtered by a moving average. So once the market opens, like I said, I just fully expect them to hold. Now, when am I wrong? Well, if they just fail and break through 87.20 and can stay below 87.20, I'm not just talking a spike. If they can stay below 87.20, well then my opinion will definitely change. So we'll see. All right, well here's the open, and the open range filter is being formed. Moving lower, so see the other trader does not allow a long because we are trading below the open range. That's why it's so reliable. But I fully expect price to turn around and move higher. By the way, I did the trade during the break a couple of days. I did finish the 100K combine with Top Step. I will show the screenshot I took once we're done with the trading here. Actually, Friday was just an excellent day to trade of last week. So this template has a $1,000 target, trading 2 contracts. Right, now we're moving above the open range, just waiting for a pullback for the other trader to take a long. And here is the long. Okay, now at the same time I do have the Super Renko 6 running. Let me bring it over. This one already reached a couple of targets. This one has a $500 target, trading 2 contracts. Since it's a much smaller time frame. Okay, so now it's going to trail here. Trailing. And just like that, it's done. So the benefit of trading with the auto trader is that those are the kind of moves that manually would just be next to impossible to catch. So what a great start for the morning. Just 2 minutes into the day. So let's now focus on this chart. Getting close to the first target. So for those of you who don't own the arbitrator, on the bottom left corner you can see the realized and unrealized profit for the day. Every day for me I start with 0. On a strategy I click real-time trading only. Brought my stop to break even here. Being so close to the first target, I would just hate to miss it by a few ticks, just for the price to come back. I still believe in higher prices. Like I said, 88.10 to close the gap, and then we'll see from there. So I do have an announcement of sorts. It looks like possibly January will be the last month for me to be able to record trades on a daily basis. The other endeavor that I'm working on, which is a real estate endeavor, started small, but now it's really picking up speed. And if the deal will go through that I'm working on right now, which should be sometime in the beginning of February, if it works out, I'm not sure exactly what my trading schedule will be. So it looks like definitely for January I should be trading every day. I just might have to leave early or start late, depending on a number of things. But February, if everything works out the way I actually hope it will, I will not have as much time in front of the screen anymore, at least temporarily. See, so I'm not, the kind of real estate deal I'm involved in right now, that I'm working on right now, is pretty substantial. It will take quite a bit of my time if it works out. So close, but just keeps on retracing. So what I wanted to do, and I contacted the funding companies. So for those of you who are new, I'm trading funded accounts on. Here it is. Nice first target. So where's the second target? Not far. Still very early in the day. Great start. Like I said, $1,000 target. So as I was saying, I have 6 funded accounts, and given my schedule, I probably will not have the opportunity to trade all 6 on a daily basis. So my idea was to give away a funded account. In other words, through Blue Wave. So I would contact Randy and work it out in some way where Blue Wave would give away one of my funded accounts. As far as I know, no company ever gave away a funded account. What some other merchants do is, if you purchase their product, they agree to pay for 1 month of a combine, which means an evaluation account, but never was a funded account given away by any software developer. So I was thinking of doing that. There is an obstacle there, of course. I contacted the funding companies, and OneUpTrader already said straight up no, because a funded account is live money. And the point is, I guess, and it's a legitimate point, if one cannot pass the evaluation stage, how would they handle a funded account? Trading a funded account is not easier, it's more difficult than trading an evaluation account, which is just a sim account. But I guess what I'm trying to bring to the companies is that, well, think of the publicity, right? So think of the name recognition. Think of, your company being a company. No, hold on, let's see if they're gonna take me out here on my stop. Looks like they will. Yep. Okay. Well, I am still staying long because I completely believe in higher prices. I think 88.10 is coming. So as soon as we have a blue bar, here it is. Here is the long trade. Like I said, I still think higher prices are coming, so I have no hesitation here taking a long. Where was I? Yeah, so, I guess what I'm telling the funding companies is that, it might cost you $3,000 in, if someone blows the account. Depends on the size of the account. But my account's on the larger size, so to be at least 3,000 if it's the account I'm thinking of. But the publicity might be worth it, right? So these videos get between 200 and 300 plus views per video after a number of days. So Earn to Trade is a bit more open. They did not outright say no. They didn't say yes either. They are looking at the channel. So guess what you can do as the viewer, the way viewers can help is if they, if you press the like button, if you leave a comment. In other words, I think they want to see engagement. So let's face it, 200-300 views is not a heck of a lot. But if there is engagement, this in itself, the way YouTube works, should give more exposure to the videos, and then the videos are going to have more views, and then maybe it's something at least some funding companies would consider as something that's worth it. That sure, they're risking the money, but set here to break even. So what I've done here, I manually closed one position. And now my second position is at break even. I am very close to the daily target here. And even though I believe in higher prices, like I said, 88.10 is a minimum, anything can happen. And I don't want a price to turn around on me and take me out of a winning trade. Yeah. So as I was saying, click the like button, leave a comment, any kind of comment. It doesn't have to be anything special, but the more engagement there is, the more exposure these videos will get, and the more likely it is then at least some funding companies would agree to give away an account to someone who did not go through the evaluation stage. As I said, for now, I did not get a yes from any of them. As a matter of fact, I've gotten a no from OneUpTrader. I have 3 accounts with OneUpTrader. I have 2 with Earn to Trade, and now 1 with TopStep. So, if you guys can help us out, Blue Wave can make history by giving away a funded account. Oops, sorry guys, gotta take a phone call. All right, well, walked away and a target is hit on this chart. Absolutely beautiful. What a great way to start the week, to start the year. Let's show the account. So it's $1,000 target, and computer clock time and sale is showing. All right, well, at this point I will wait to see what's going to happen at 88.10. Well, they broke right through the 88.10 without looking back. The short I thought might be possible, never happened. No short trade qualified. Instead, they went higher. So the next target would be around 88.30 to 88.40. I do have to leave, so this might be it for me today. All right, so here it is. These results are as of Friday afternoon of last week. On Friday, I took my last trade and completed the second step of 100K combine. As you can see, the target was 6,000. I went slightly over that, traded more than 10 days, did not hit the max drawdown. And by the way, I think I said this before, every single trade in both steps 1 and 2 of this combine were taken with the arbitrator. There were no manual trades at all. So this is it. This is my 6th account. I don't think I'll be doing any more combines.